Hello, everyone. I'll be presenting the progress I've made on the artwork that I showed some of you already. So here is the idea that I have, and it's based on the following core ideas: overthinking, paranoid, hyper-awareness, emotional growth. So the artist that I interviewed had also personal trauma that was not resolved, and as he engages with others who have similar experiences, he looks for how they overcame their trauma. And one of the primary stories that he shared that really made an impact on him was how he was able to meet a person who shared that her friend had committed suicide, and immediately the impact was that he could not answer right away because he didn't know what to say, and that story stayed with him for months. As a result of that experience, he became more cautious towards other people. He started thinking that perhaps they could be going through something. In a sense, he became more hyper aware of the situations that were going on around him. He also said that he experienced paranoia in the sense that he was not aware what other people could be thinking or if they could be thinking harm towards him. So those were the types of thoughts he had. Another that he pointed out was that he was undergoing a spiritual crisis because of the experiences he's had. And thus he perceived himself as unworthy, and therefore he's non-expectant towards asking things from God. However, he is hopeful of change. And one of the primary things that he also mentioned was his perception towards art. He said that art is not a priority, survival is. And here is the plan that I made, where the eyes represent hyper-awareness and the plants growing from the cracks represent emotional growth. So here is the dimensions of my work. It's 23 cm in height and the base is 10 by 6. I used clay as my primary material. Here are other angles of the work that I made. And here is another. And lastly, I'd like to say thank you for the feedback that you will be giving.